Welcome to Kanama Cooks. Today we are making a very special recipe, the Sri Lankan style fish cutlets. These cutlets are so delicious and they are extremely addictive. They make for a perfect snack or a first course. Here is how to do it. First, let's get the fish ready for the fish cutlets. Traditionally, these cutlets are made with canned fish in Sri Lanka. I am making it with fresh tuna today. I have taken about 400 grams of fresh tuna for making these fish cutlets. Any kind of sea fish will work for this recipe. Boil the tuna for about 6 to 7 minutes. Remove the scum from the water once in a while the fish is boiling. Once the fish is cooked, remove from the water and set aside. Shred the fish with a fork. If using fish with bones, make sure to remove the bones. Also remove the skin on the fish if any. Shred the fish completely. Once the fish is nicely shredded, set aside. Here I have about 400 grams of potatoes that have been boiled and peeled. The quantity of potatoes and the fish should be equal for these Sri Lankan style fish cutlets. Gently mash the potatoes to a smooth consistency. Set aside. Heat vegetable oil in a pan. Add in the mustard seeds, fennel seeds, some finely minced ginger and some finely chopped curry leaves. Saute for a few seconds. Add in the finely chopped onions and the finely chopped green chillies. Adjust the chillies according to your taste. Add in the salt. Saute for a few minutes till the onions are soft. At this stage, add in the turmeric powder and the black pepper powder. Cook for a minute. Add in the mashed potatoes to the pan. Make sure that there are no lumps in the potatoes and they are mashed to a smooth consistency. Add in the shredded fish. Squeeze some lime juice into the pan. Mix everything well to combine. Check for seasoning at this stage and add some salt if necessary. Remove from heat and set aside to cool. Now let's make some fish balls for the cutlets. Do not make the balls really big in size. Keep it small, similar to the size of ping pong balls. Do not go bigger than that. Be sure to make tight balls so they do not open up when cooking. I got about close to 30 balls today. Once the balls are made, I prefer to reshape them once again so they are rolled tight and look even. It's an extra step, but they look really nice. Now let's make the egg wash. Break an egg into a bowl. Add in a pinch of salt and a few tablespoons of milk. Mix well with a whisk to combine. Set aside. Take a ball and place it in the egg wash. I like to use a spoon to coat the egg wash on the fish balls so my hands remain dry. Wet hands can make the breadcrumbs clump up and clumpy cutlets are definitely a no-no. Add the wet fish balls to the breadcrumbs and sprinkle the breadcrumbs all over the fish ball. Take the breadcrumb coated fish ball and gently roll it between the palms so the breadcrumbs can adhere well to the fish balls. This is an important step to ensure that the breadcrumbs do not fall off while frying. Fine breadcrumbs are preferred for this recipe. Ready-made boxed breadcrumbs work really well too. Once all the fish balls are breaded and ready, we will do the breading once again for a second time. Take the breaded cutlet and dip it in the egg wash once more. Do not leave it in the egg wash for a long time. Just wet the fish balls briefly and place it in the breadcrumbs. Sprinkle breadcrumbs on the fish balls and roll again. Breading the cutlets 2 times makes for really crispy and crunchy fish cutlets. This is an extra step, but believe me, this makes insanely crispy cutlets. Make sure to roll the breaded balls in between the palm so the crumbs adhere well to the cutlets. Otherwise, they may separate while frying in oil. Our cutlets are breaded and now ready. Set aside to rest for about 30 minutes. These cutlets freeze well and can be frozen at this stage. Now let's fry the fish cutlets. Heat vegetable oil in a pan until hot. Add the cutlets to the hot oil. Do not crowd the pan. If the temperature of the oil falls, the cutlets will become very oily and greasy. So fry in batches and do not add too many cutlets at one time. After adding the cutlets, do not disturb them for a minute. The breadcrumbs are fragile and they will break if pressed with a spatula. So do not touch them after adding them to the hot oil. After a minute, try to turn the cutlets once. Let them cook until they are golden. Once they are golden, remove the fish cutlets from the oil and drain on paper towels. These are best served hot. Enjoy. Hope you liked this recipe. If you try this recipe at home, please don't forget to leave a comment below. Until next time, it's Suguna signing off and happy cooking. Bye bye.